When you have an eating disorder, it isn't vanity, and it isn't a choice. An eating disorder is a deadly illness that can strike anyone, and it isn't just about food.
Since I was 17 to the present day, I've really struggled with my eating disorder. I would wake up every morning and tell myself today is going to be different. Then as the day progressed, I would end up taking a lot of diet pills, sometimes 4 or 5 times the amount of, recommended dosage. I knew things were getting out of control when I didn't want to get out of bed. If the eating disorder didn't kill me, I was going to end up killing myself. The first time that I knew I was really ready to recover from my eating disorder was when I went to ERC. I have really, with the help of ERC, been able to find what I value, the things that I hold dear. I'm learning to love life. I'm engaged in my family's life. I have more than the eating disorder could ever give to me.
Much of the mortality that we see in eating disorders is a direct result of the medical complications that occur.
When I was hospitalized, I was so sick that no other place would take me. I was in liver failure, heart failure, kidney failure, my lung collapsed, I was on a feeding tube, couldn't walk, but the eating disorder was so important to me that, restricting was still what I felt I needed to do.
I had reached out to ERC hoping for a miracle. I really was hoping for a miracle, and I got my miracle.
Now I'm actually a licensed social worker, and I actually am working with clients who are struggling with eating disorders.
When families often say, I want my child back, you don't. You want the new and improved version, the one that matured through this experience. And to see that, to see a life sort of, in many ways, take the burden of this disease, turned over, and actually use as a stepping stone to move forward in life.
Our son Cole was diagnosed with anorexia nervosa at the age of 12.
Cole mentioned his behaviors with restricting food and purging. The therapist that we brought him to said we really needed to seek professional help in the world of eating disorders.
The sicker he got and the more difficult it was to handle his illness, we had to listen to what the experts were saying. And once we put that trust in Eating Recovery Center, the game changed because all of a sudden Cole and his eating disorder were no longer in control.
It's every tool, every technique that helps you as a non-medical professional. And I firmly believe that that contributed greatly to Cole's path to recovery.
There is no question in my mind that on a daily basis, we save lives. It's really, really, really important to me that the integrity, that the excellence of who we are and what we do is never compromised.
Eating disorders are a serious behavioral and mental disease. It is important to seek help from medical experts immediately if you or a loved one is suffering.